Mic check, 1, 2. My radio. This is the episode 12 of my radio about reverse speaking. Okay, so today's episode, I will summarize what I have learned, I have studied in today's reverse speaking practice. So in these stage, in a few days, in these days, I will focus on pronunciation first. Then I will move on to the rhythm and melody. By the way, I will put my notes in the description so that you can refer to the notes while you're listening to my radio. Okay, today's practice was didn't take long. It took about 30 to 45 minutes to finish them. But I only focused on the first sentences and some words. So let's take a look. So the first word is foʊk. Foʊk. If you want to speak in a British accent, you say foʊk. But I'm learning American accent, so I would refer to another way of pronunciation. So foʊk. So for the first two words, we will say hey folks, hey folks, hey folks. So the next word will be here. I always I used to ignore the R, drop the R, but that is okay if you are speaking in a British accent, but in an American accent you must include the R. So here, not here. If you're British accent, here. American accent, here. So next word would be thought. British accent, the mouth is will be a little bit small than the American accent. So British accent, thought. American accent, thought. So same idea applies to the next word, talk. In the talk, you will see I take a note saying no L. What do I mean? I mean that it is not talk. We don't make the L sound. Just do the all sound. Talk. Thought, talk. Same all sound. So if you read the sentences, it will be, hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk. Thought, talk. Bam. Next one would be a little bit. There's a technique called linking sound. If you speak fast, you will link words together, and sometimes we turn the T into D. Remember, what I'm learning is American accent, so I'm not sure and I don't understand how the British accent, what are the rules, but in American accent, usually we turn the T, in this case, T into D, a little bit, not bit, not little, little bit. And then next word would be about. because I used to say about small mouth, but I gotta make sure, I gotta remind to myself, open my mouth. About, not about, big mouth, open my mouth, about. So first sentence would be, hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about. Okay, maybe I should talk a little bit slower so that I can, focus on the pronunciation, to make sure I speak every word correctly. Hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about bam. And the next word would be accelerate. So I will highlight the first syllable, and that is the sound ek, not not accelerate, is accelerate. We have the K. If you look at the second letter of that pronunciation, we have the, I don't know how do we call the first letter, the first symbols, but we need to focus on the K, because if we drop the K, the sound would be like accelerate. This time, in this case, accelerate, just like the food egg. So similar sound, accelerate. Okay, the last word of today's practice is learning. So the focus would be the R and transition. So if your British accent would be learning. No R. American accent, we need the R. Learning. So the R and transition would be learning. So to combine all I've learned today, so it would be like this. Hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about accelerated learning. So bear with me if I speak not speak fast enough, but in this stage I want to master every single detail as good as possible. So I will repeat one more time. Hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about accelerated learning. Okay, one more. Hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about accelerated learning in So that's it. So before the R before I end today's show, I want to talk about how I record my practice, because before I have this kind of idea, I was thinking that there are so many ways to record what I'm doing here, the reverse practice. So this time I'm using the time lapses. I know there are many more ways, because I want to show you what's the process of doing this kind of practice. However, I don't have a plan for that. So if I come up with some good ideas, I will update to y'all. And the other thing is that I don't include the original video, the sound in my video because I'm not familiar with the copyright stuff, copyright issue on YouTube. So I just want to play safe, so I would not play the original video or the original audio in my show. I would just put a link of that video in the description. So if you're interested, you want to refer the original sound, click the link. And that's it for today. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next video or next show. See ya.